Which platform should you actually stream on? A lot of streamers, a lot of us that start out don't know which platform to stream on. Is it Kick? Is it Twitch? Is it TikTok? Is it, is it Twitter? Like, that's the question, right? And another question is, do you do it all at the same time? Can you do it all at the same time? Yes, you can. Is it beneficial for you to do it all at the same time? That's the question. And that's what you have to find out. And that's why you just got to do it. You got to start, see what works for you, and go from there. Now, I'm going to show you a video of someone explaining this very, very well. And I'm pretty sure you know who it is. And type in the comments and let me know if you knew who it was off bat. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. And this person is going to break down exactly what he made in his big streams on Twitch and YouTube. So that way you could kind of gauge to see, how you should start. Let me know in the comments if you were mind blown by what you see as far as the numbers go. Let's get into the video.
Question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine, the man who walks between worlds here, because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Right.
I multi-stream. I am the future. Right. I'm the chimera. There's pros and cons to each platform.
First of all, I'd love to say if you have the bandwidth to stream on multiple platforms at the same time, take advantage of that. Because like somebody like me right now, I don't have the capacity to do so at the moment because my internet is fucking dog shit.
But if you do both of them at the same time, you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming. I have said since switching to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone.
I didn't even know that.
Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct. Like the saber-toothed tiger, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both, because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like the basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm going to go over numbers.
What?
And I really think that
First of all, not a lot of people go through numbers. Not a lot of people go through the whole situation on Twitch or YouTube or whatever revenue they make. And not a lot of people go through that. Like they won't show you that shit, really.
Numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm for streamers. It's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on, do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent.
That's so true.
On YouTube streaming.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
A lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change.
True.
Also, it's a lot better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a fucking disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch Twitch on.
You know what's crazy? I don't have that experience. I never had that experience where Twitch was shitty on mobile. I've never had a problem with Twitch on mobile. So I don't know what kind of experience that he's wanting out of mobile Twitch or anything app based. But I never had any problems with
my phone.
With Twitch.
Also, the ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is
a nice breath of fresh air. That's so true.
Like there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these have these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it. So I'm not just going to be baby bird vomiting the same talking points you've heard a million times. Instead, I want to show you the numbers. I want to bring up my biggest, most profitable stream I ever did on Twitch and then break it down a little bit.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
2022, when Moist Esports won the Rocket League major.
Does that say 11,000?
Spring major, still one of the best moments I've ever had streaming. I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did. And it took home 11.7K for that whole stream. Roughly 2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is far more common than members joining on YouTube. Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub, where someone on YouTube pays
That's true.
$1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically. And that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than
You know what though? He made a lot of points. A lot of points. I've watched a few YouTube streams, and boy, the chat is non-existent. Like the streamer is not really communicating with the chat. Like it's weird. But being on Twitch's chat, like motherfuckers is on it. They on it. They are really on it. So that is true. There's some truth to that.
than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin.
There
and
is.
11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch. I actually streamed on Justin TV before it became Twitch. I used to do like World of War Zombies on there and shit, but then I took like a long hiatus and then came back in like 2016. But this was the biggest stream I've ever done. I then switched to multi-streaming last year.
Right.
And what I've learned is Twitch is much higher potential to earn money while live than YouTube, and it's because of things like the Twitch Times, which have become a pretty integral part of the Twitch ecosystem, and ads. Twitch actually has more ads than YouTube, and thus, since more ads are playing, that's more money being generated from those ads to the streamers. There's so fucking many ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive.
That's so
I wouldn't
true.
be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has like eye tracking capability. So if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the ad till their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad. It's brutal,
the ads on Twitch are fucking crazy. They are fucking crazy. I mean, 30-second fucking ads, it like back to back, bro. After like 10 minutes, another set of ads. Like it is kind of ridiculous. It really is. So I agree with that. I agree.
It does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content.
Right.
And the VODs on Twitch don't make any money. Like they just don't. I don't even know if they're fucking monetized. And if they are, I don't know if streamers even see a penny of that. Like not a single one of those fucking clams makes it to a streamer's pockets. VODs.
No.
But on YouTube,
I don't even know. I don't even know if you could donate. I don't even know if you could donate watching a VOD. To me, the only reason why VODs are there is because if a new person somehow, like let's say, went onto your stream from YouTube or TikTok or goddamn Twitter, if they went onto your stream, your streaming channel on Twitch, they would see that, okay, this guy actually streams, right? He streams. He was just live yesterday or today or a couple hours ago, but this guy streams consistently. You know what I mean? So that's what the VOD on Twitch to me kind of represents, because it don't fucking do nothing else.
Really different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done, is this stream right here, my Starfield stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one. But the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through. Well, what if I told you that's not the fucking case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video actually made $84,000. 84,000 doubloons for a 4-hour stream just playing mid.
Wait. You telling me? So he streamed for, let's round up, 4 hours. $84,000.
poop ass Starfield. The actual like this was like an insomnia try not to fall asleep challenge, basically. $84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, you know, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VOD and the ads that played during a VOD. Now, the membership number there, the 2.4K.
So he streamed for 4 hours and made about 4K, right? Let's just round up. And then the VOD made 84,000. No, well, is it? No, 80 grand. Let's just call it 80 grand. $80,000 the VOD made him. That's because YouTube, when you're done streaming, it automatically puts your VOD or your video or your stream that you just ended into the algorithm, right? So people go back, watch it. It's just, it might as well be like a YouTube video. You know what I'm saying? Because like, oh my God, man made $84,000. Oh.
A lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VOD and then buying a membership, not them doing it while it was live. Also, the supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live. So you can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers. So the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats.
Yeah.
And let's just go ahead and be generous and say like the live stream while it was live made 4K. The other $80,000 came from the VOD. This isn't some like rare mutation here, like a fucking X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream, it immediately saved as a VOD and made tons and tons of money through the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VODs are monetized. And if they are, it's not the creators making the money from the VODs, I don't think.
YouTube I don't think they are either.
Story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that. And their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams. Thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VOD revenue 10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating.
That's huge.
I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. That's
bro boy shit. That's crazy. Nah, that's insane, bro. Like that's crazy shit. 4,000 a month is a lot to some people. Averaging 4,000 a day would be life-changing for some people. Okay, so but you got to put in the work though. All I'm saying
was like the norm, with the occasional peak going up to like 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11. But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube, I average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch, it's between like 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch, you'll make more money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VOD.
But that's where just watching this video makes me think, as far as the guys that I watch, right? The streamers that I watch on Twitch, they don't stream on YouTube. What they'll do is stream on Twitch, record at the same time, and then put it up on YouTube to bring more people to Twitch. I mean, it just makes sense because they know that, okay, Twitch makes more money live. YouTube makes more money in the VOD, like in the video, in the physical video itself. That's where they make their fucking money. So the streamers are actually capitalizing on both fucking ends, right? The live and the VOD, right? So that's so fucking smart, bro.
On Twitch, when the stream ends, it's basically forgotten. That's lost media at that point because no one's fucking watching Twitch VODs, it seems.
It's done.
On YouTube, when the stream ends, well, now the journey's just begun.
Yep.
Like now, there's no telling what that can generate. Like take this for example. This was a very normal, pretty low-key stream. I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important games in my life. This wasn't a brand new hot release that would be like algorithmically
at all
successful. Like it's not like something the algorithm will be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War live stream.
True.
Gears of War is older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like this is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to replay this game. And you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on
ridiculous.
YouTube. But the VOD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And of course I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data as well here. This exact same stream made $1.4 thousand on Twitch.
Wow.
The difference is substantial. Now you can see again here in the data, the live revenue, 802 while live here, plus again.
This dude made over 20K on VOD. While live, he made $802, which is still a lot of money. It's still a lot of money. I'm not saying this shit lightly. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So, oh my God, the VOD made more money. Yo, he could have literally recorded that video and just put it up. He would have made the same amount of money. If I don't know if more or not, but I mean, come on now.
Memberships and supers aren't really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VOD, and it calculates here post VOD. But regardless, you can see that the live revenue was less on YouTube than it was Twitch, but the overall revenue is substantially higher on YouTube because of the VODs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have, which is why I think you should just do both. Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch, but your potential to earn through VODs is astronomically higher on YouTube. So you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be
doing both can hurt you at the same time. Depending on how big of a streamer you are, right? Doing both can hurt you. Because you're splitting up your audience. You're splitting up your viewership. Right? If you're a small creator like myself, I don't think I could afford to split my viewership. I mean, does it really matter though? If you're a small creator, does it really matter as far as like splitting up your fucking viewership? What viewership? Right? I be talking to myself sometimes, but that's okay. That's the grind. That's the way to fucking cookie crumble. It's okay. But if you're a medium to like large size streamer, you got some things to think about. Like, cause some people's gonna want to stream on Twitch. Some people's gonna want to stream on YouTube, and they're gonna do it at the same time. And you could fucking do it. You could take a step further and go on Kick at the same time. And then you could take another step further and do it on Twitch at the same time. And then you can go another step further, do it on fucking Twitter at the same time. So that's insane. If it works for you, for some people it does work. For some people it works. If you're a large streamer, you got love from every single platform. It doesn't really matter if you got 10K here, 5K here, 4K here, 3K here. At the end of the day, all the fucking cheese is going into one pot. So depending on the size of the streamer, wait, pause. Depending on the size of their community will determine as far as like if multi-streaming will be successful for them. That's my opinion.
Platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the fucking chat there, but whatever. I guess I'll watch, or maybe I won't. I really hate YouTube streams, or vice versa. Oh man, my favorite streamer's only on Twitch. He went from YouTube to Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch. I'm not a fan of it, and I guess I'm just not gonna watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VODs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who streams, because there's no reason not to. Right. There is no exclusive contracts anymore. They're gone. Poof, they vanished. And that's great for streamers and viewers alike, honestly. I used to think contracts were the future for streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient multi-streaming is.
Contract locks you in.
Streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one of me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Fucking Crab Souls. Absolute banger of a game. But it's not like this stream was doing crazy numbers, right? Like, the movement on this stream wasn't anything unfathomable. Average 13K viewers, but the VOD now has over 2 million views, and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there, it did 1.3K during the live stream, and nothing from the VOD. Wow. I can go on and on with the crazy numbers that YouTube stream VODs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P, fucking Pinocchio Souls, 16,000 average viewers, and the VOD has made over $51,000. I just don't think there's a very good argument to only streaming on one platform. There is no reason you...
To be fair, it sounds like this guy is a YouTube streamer. He is a YouTube streamer. There's no doubt about it. You could tell by the numbers, right? Even though he's making money off of both. He's making money off of both, but his cheese, the money, the moolah, is coming from YouTube. It's clearly coming from YouTube. More of it, a large sum, a majority, whatever the fuck you want to call it, it's coming from YouTube. He's making money. He's making money on Twitch. Life-changing money on Twitch daily for a person like me or any other small streamer, right? $1,100, $1,300, $1,400 a day. Come on, that's if you stream every day, even if you stream 6 days a week and had 1 day off, that's $6K a week. $12K every 2 weeks. A month, that's 24. Okay, you get me. Even with his smallest account, which is on Twitch instead of YouTube, right? He makes the least amount on Twitch. It's about $1,400. Let's say $1,000. Let's just $1,000 to $1,500. He's banking, bro, just on Twitch. Obviously, you want to make more. Obviously, you want more. Obviously, you want more viewers. You want this. You want more of this. You want more of that at a reasonable, appetite. That's beautiful, though.
Multi-stream. Your viewers are going to pick the platform they most prefer. And I think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for themselves, too. And again, the potential for the streamer is pretty huge.
Agreed.
So yeah, anyway, hopefully this was helpful for anyone out there that's trying to decide what platform they should stream on. I think it should just be both. That's my advice. And to any streamers out there right now that are only streaming on either YouTube or only on Twitch,
right,
really think you should just come in the middle and hold hands with both platforms. Just, like the commercial, why not both? I really think that it's probably a good idea. I do want to say though, regardless of what platform you're on, it's a very saturated market, so it's going to take a lot of luck. I've said this since the beginning of time. I'm not special. I got lucky. You could be making the best content the world's ever seen, turbo cheek clapping, slapping, banger, heater after heater, but at the end of the day, it's all about having that one lucky break that puts it in front of people's peepers and gets them interested. The only thing you have control over is the consistency. So that way you'll have like a catalog of videos that people can go back and watch after.
That's the issue though. That was the issue that is, or that was. I'm changing that now. That's the issues. Consistency. Because I'll tell you why. Because you start, then you have one viewer, right? Fuck it, 0, right? You get all your equipment. You paid for this, you paid for that from your 9 to 5 job. You know what I'm saying? You buy yourself a camera. Let's say a C920, Logitech C920. That's $120. You get yourself a mic. It could be $100 mic. Nothing wrong with that. You get yourself a monitor. You get yourself a pre-built PC, like $800-900, so you can stream on. You already got a PS5. You already got a fucking PS5, so you don't need another PC. Another PS5, cool. Now, you said, fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming. You said, fuck it, I'm gonna start streaming. You start streaming, then you're streaming to 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 3 viewers, like myself, right? Which I am proud of, which I take pride in. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be worse. I have the opportunity to do this. I'm going to do this until something fucking happens. I don't know, until something happens, but we'll see, right? Until something happens, I'm going to continue to do it. I love it that much. I'm going to continue to do it. But my point is, being consistent, continue to fucking do what you love doing, and being disappointed at the same time, because the results that you're looking for is not happening as quick as you want it to happen, right? Because you could be streaming for fucking 6 months to nobody. What are you going to do? You going to quit? Most of us do. And like, fuck it. I've been streaming for 6 months. Average viewers is fucking 2. Average viewers is 2. 3. Now what? You quit? So that's what a lot of us deal with. The individuals that want to do this for a living. That's what we got to fucking deal with. You almost got to be delusional to do this shit. You almost got to say, fuck it. You almost got to like turn a fucking, a goddamn knob in your fucking mind and be like, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck you. I'm delusional today or the whole year or the rest of my fucking life. I'm going to do this. You almost got to be delusional. And that's okay. And I've realized that, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be delusional. It is what it is. If it works great. If it doesn't work, I tried and I'm giving it my all. But at the same time, that's why a lot of us don't grow, don't see this kind of success or Ludwig's success or Kai's success or this success. There's some luck to it. There's some skill to it. There's some hard work into it. Like it's all a fucking melting pot, man. You don't just fucking wake up and boom, you're there. Unless you was born with a silver spoon up your ass. But you don't just fucking wake up. People like us don't just fucking wake up and boom, we're there. You can't Thanos fucking snap the shit. You can't spawn there. You can't. So it does make shit difficult. You got to keep pushing when things is hard. When things it's failing after failing after failing after failing after fucking failing, learning, failing, learning, failing. That's where success come from. And that's just life. It's not even about fucking streaming. That's just life. Right? That's just life. It's just the failing and the learning. Because I've learned more failing than succeeding. So it's that the resilience. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm failing. This ain't working out. This ain't good. And you continue to do it. You fucking put your feet down. You continue to do it. You truck along. That's what you gotta do to get you there. That's what I gotta do to get myself there. It is.
They might find that video that popped off through luck. So that's really about it. See ya.
Well, shit. That listen. He made a lot of good points.